Hi, I'm Dan, and this is my story. Most of my life had pretty much evolved around me being selfish and living for myself and not really caring about what anybody else thought. So I joined the military when I was 18 in the Army. I tried out for the Special Forces, made it there, ended up spending taking 5 tours to Iraq. I got injured several times. I hurt my back, actually tore my back twice, hurt my neck a few times, got blown up 3 different times, all the while thinking I was invincible. During my time in the military, our spending was out of control. It was pretty much on the same trajectory as my life. And we would pretty much live paycheck to paycheck without much care of what the next month would bring. So the last year that I was in the military, I had a friend that I had went to jump school with, Todd. He had given his life to Christ, and he, in an effort to save me, actually asked me to come out to California and participate in a seminar with him. So he paid for my trip out there, which was really cool, and that's when I gave my life to Christ. We started serving, helping out. But as I read the Bible and really started to get involved with the church and serving and all that, that's truly when my wife and I realized that, that's not what we're cheating God, because that's not what the tithe is. We're supposed to bring the full tithe to the church, which is 10%. We knew that the money we were given was God's anyhow, and we were being obedient. About 18 months ago, with the cutbacks, I guess, and all that with work, our whole section was cut back 20% of my salary. And I talked to my wife about that, and she's like, what are we gonna do? That's a lot of money. And I was like, we're gonna trust God, and we're gonna continue to tithe, the full amount. And throughout that whole process, I had a couple different things happen to me, which were really cool. There was no reason, but I got a bonus. Certain things came in the mail, and I was just like, only God could provide that money, especially when we needed it. That was really cool. And so with all of my past screw-ups and sins and all the junk in my past that I've done, God's forgiven me for all of that, and I believe that He has a purpose for me. But one of the things He's done recently for me in the last couple of years is given me the gift to run. He's given me that gift to compete in ultramarathons, and I've ran a couple 100-mile races. And that's really the time that I put forth to praise and to worship God, and that's my prayer time. So I really enjoy running, and I really enjoy, telling people when they ask, well, didn't you have a broken back, and how are you running, and aren't you still taking all those drugs? And I tell them no, that God healed me for His glory, and that's why I run. There's nothing like, I guess, that feeling of security and just knowing that God will provide for you. And that's really what we like to do. We like to give. Our family gives a lot. But I believe that God wants us to really trust Him and to give bigger than we've given before. Kind of on a level of an extravagant gift, if you will. But Jesus even said, that when tough times come, or when troubles come, and they will, not if, but when they do, if you put your faith and trust in me, then I'll provide.